today, my dear students. Today we'll study Unit 2, Lesson 2, Types and Properties of the Soil. Do you think that different plants are planted in the same soil or in different soils? Sure, they are planted in different types of soils. So there are different types of soils. What are the types of the soil? Soil can be classified into three different types according to the kind of components that form in it. The types of the soil are sand soil, silt soil, clay soil. The types of soil are sand soil, silt soil, and clay soil. Number 1. Sand soil. It is the soil which is composed mainly of sand particles and small amount of clay and silt, rarely contains humus. Sand soil contain what? Sand particles, small amount of clay and silt, rarely contains humus. The properties of sand soil. Its color is yellow. The size is large. It's weakly compacted. It is well-rated soil that low absorption of water. Its fertility is low. Silt soil. Number 2, silt soil. It is soil which is composed of a mixture of equal amounts of gravel, sand, clay, and silt, but it contains more humus. Silt soil, mixture of equal amounts of gravel, sand, clay, and silt, but it contains more humus. Its properties: its color is gray, its size is medium, it is moderated compacted. It is moderated aerated soil that has medium absorption of water. Its fertility is high. Number 3, clay soil. It is a soil which is composed mainly of clay and silt particles and small amount of sand and humus. Composed of clay and silt particles, small amount of sand and humus. Its properties: its color is dark, the size of it is small, it's highly compacted, it is poorly aerated soil that is the highest absorption of water. It has the highest absorption of water. It has the slowest drainage of water. It is fertile. How can I prove these properties of different types of the soil? By doing some activities to prove the properties of different types of the soil. Number 1, the color of the soil. To prove the color of the soil. To prove that the sand is yellow, silt is gray, clay is dark. Number 1. Bring samples of sand, clay, and silt soil. Examine each sample and record the color. You can observe that they have different colors. That's the sand, soil, and sand, silt, and clay have different colors. Sand is yellow, silt is gray, and clay is dark. Number 2, the size of soil particles. What are the size of soil particles? Bring samples of sand, clay, and silt soil. Check the size of grains of each of them by using magnifying lens. Take notes about the size of grains of each sample. What can you observe? They consist of particles. They have different sizes. Sand is large, clay is small, silt is medium in size. Again, the size of sand is large, the size of silt is medium, the size of clay is small. Number 3, the soil compactness. Number 1, put each sample of soil on dish. Immerse each sample with water, or put in each sample water. Put water in each sample and then leave it exposed to the sun and air to dry completely. Try to break up the soil with your fingers. What can you observe? The compactness between the particles of clay soil is larger than silt soil. The hardness or compactness between clay soil is larger than silt soil. The compactness between the particles of silt soil is larger than sand soil. So, the particles of clay soil are highly compacted or hard. The particles of silt soil are moderated or medium compacted. The particles of sand soil are weakly compacted or loose. Again, we can conclude that the particles of clay soil are highly compacted or hard. The particles of silt soil are moderated or medium compacted. The particles of sand soil are weakly compacted or loose compacted. Number 3, the aeration and water absorption. This activity to show the aeration and water absorption. Number 1, get 3 similar glass tubes A, B, C opened from both ends. Number 2, cover one end of each tube with a piece of cloth as shown in the figure. Number 3, put in tube A an amount of sand soil, in tube B the same amount of silt soil, and in tube C the same amount of clay soil. Number 4, immerse the 3 covered ends of the 3 tubes at equal depth in a basin containing water. We have 3 glass tubes. A contains sand soil, B contains silt soil, C contains clay soil. What can you observe? The water rises in clay to higher level than silt than sand. In tube C than B than A. The idea of this activity, the water absorption and aeration depends on the presence of air between the soil particles. The rising of water level or water absorption. The water absorption increases when the aeration of the soil is poor or bad and vice versa. When the water absorption increases, the aeration of the soil is bad. The reason for well-aerated soil is the weak compactness between its particles. So we can conclude that the sand soil is well-aerated soil that has low absorption of water. The sand soil is well-aerated soil that has low absorption of water. The clay soil is poorly aerated soil that has highly absorption of water. The silt soil is moderately aerated soil that has moderately absorption of water. Number 4, the drainage of water. In this activity, we show the drainage of water through sand, silt, and clay soils. Number 1, bring 3 similar funnels and put a small piece of cotton in each funnel to close their internal holes. Number 2, put 3 equal samples of sand, silt, and clay soils separately in the 3 tunnels. Number 3, put a graduated cylinder under each funnel. Pour 3 equal amounts of water in the 3 funnels. Again, we bring 3 funnels and put small piece of cotton in each funnel. We put 3 equal samples of sand, silt, and clay, and then pour 3 equal amounts of water in the 3 funnels. What can you observe? The sand soil drains water. The sand soil drains water faster than silt soil, and the silt soil drains water faster than clay soil. Again, the sand soil drains water faster than silt, or silt soil retains more water than sand soil. Salt soil retains more water than sand soil. The salt soil drains water faster than clay soil, or clay soil retains, or the water remain in it more than salt soil. What is the idea of this activity? When the soil is well aerated or its particles are non-compacted, its ability to drain water increases. When the soil is well aerated and its particles are not non-compacted, its ability to drain water increases. The ability to drain water increases. When the drainage of the soil for water increases, its retention of water decreases. Our conclusion: the sand soil has the fastest drainage of water. The sand soil has the fastest drainage of water and the lowest retention of water. Drainage opposite to retention. Sand soil has the fastest drainage of water and the lowest retention of water. The clay soil has the slowest drainage of water and the highest retention of water. Salt soil has the medium drainage of water and the medium retention of water. Sand soil has the fastest drainage, lowest retention. Clay soil, slowest drainage and highest retention. Salt soil, medium drainage and medium retention. When I ask you question, give reason. The clay soil has the slowest drainage of water because it's poorly aerated soil as its particles are highly compacted. The clay soil has the slowest drainage of water because it's poorly aerated soil as its particles are highly compacted. When I ask you, give reasons, the clay soil is poorly aerated. The clay soil is poorly aerated because it has highly compacted particles. But why the salt soil has moderately absorption of water? Because it is moderately aerated soil. Number 5, from the properties of the soils, the fertility of the soil. The fertility of any type of soil depends on the percentage of humus in it. Let's show this activity. Number 1, put each type of soil in a graduated cylinder. Then pour enough water in each cylinder. Shake each cylinder strongly, then leave it to stand for 15 minutes. What can you observe? The cylinders contain different amount of humus, where the humus is large in salt soil, small in sand soil, and medium in clay soil. Sand soil, medium, where humus large in small in soil, medium in clay. Again, humus is large in salt, small in sand, medium in clay. So we can conclude that the salt soil is highly fertile. Why? Because it is rich in humus. Salt soil is highly fertile because it is rich in humus. The clay soil is fertile because it has a medium amount of humus. Clay soil is fertile because it has medium amount of humus. The sand soil is less in fertility because it is poor in humus and doesn't keep nutrients. Sand soil is less in fertility because it is poor in humus and doesn't keep nutrients. Make a comparison between different types of soil. Properties, the types of the soils. Properties: color, size, aeration, compactness, water absorption, drainage of water, fertility. The different types of soil: sand soil, clay soil, salt soil. Number 1, sand soil, its color yellow. Clay soil, its color is dark. Salt soil, its color is gray. The size of particles: sand soil large in size, clay soil small in size, salt soil medium in size. Aeration: It's a good. Sand soil, good. Clay soil, poor. Silt soil, medium. Sand soil, well aerated. Clay soil, poor. Silt soil, medium. Compactness. Sand soil, weak. Clay soil, hard. Silt soil, medium. Water absorption. Sand soil, low. Water absorption, has low water absorption. Clay soil has high water absorption. Silt soil has medium water absorption. The drainage of water. Sand soil has fast drainage of water. Clay soil slow. Silt soil medium. Fertility. Sand soil less fertile. Clay soil fertile. Silt soil is highly fertile. Highly fertile. Okay. The soil and plants. Plants are affected by the type of soil. Plants are affected by the type of soil. So each type of soil suits certain kinds of plants. Each type of soil suits certain kinds of plants, such as sand soil. Sand soil is suitable for plants that produce tubers, such as potato and sweet potato, and also for peanut plant and cactus. Sand soil suitable for potato, sweet potato, peanut plant, and cactus. Silt soil. It is suitable for strawberry, lemon, pomegranate, and oranges. Strawberry, lemon, pomegranate, and oranges. Clay soil. It is suitable for cotton, rice, sugarcane, wheat, and vegetables. Thanks for listening and goodbye, my dear students.